Hello, sweet souls, and welcome back to Goddess of Bliss Tarot. As always, I am so happy and grateful to have you guys back. And for those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. Welcome to the tribe. Okay, you guys, so today's pick a card reading is gonna be hefty. Just kidding. No, it's not gonna be hefty. I just say that because we have like a lot of piles. So it's going to be hefty in the sense that you guys have a hefty amount of options. We are going to be channeling messages from your future self. Now, a couple of things. As I was shuffling the cards for the piles, the message of higher self kept coming through. So shout out to all of those who found this video, because if you found this video was meant to find you. And that was Spirit's way of telling me that so many of you are ascending. So many of you are growing. You are becoming the highest, best versions of yourself. It is not a coincidence that I was accidentally using the word higher self and future self interchangeably. So, good job, guys. Congrats on that. Y'all are doing good. Now, the second point that I want to bring up, which is really cool and part of why I wanted to have so many different options, this can be a general message from your higher self. You can go into it setting the intention of just any kind of your future self from any point in your timeline, or you can set the intention for specific periods of time. So, for example, say you want to receive messages from your higher self from, oh my God, see, I just did it again. Okay. Like I said, all right, anyways, refocusing. You guys always give me chills. My tribe is so dope. You guys are dope. All right, okay, I'm done geeking out. Say you want messages from your future self a year from now. Set that intention. And maybe one of these piles will be your future self from a year from now, and another pile could be 5 years from now. Whatever you want. You guys are the boss. You guys get to decide. I just wanted to make it clear that that was kind of a fun option that you could have going into this video. Now, without further ado, let's all close our eyes and take that deep cleansing breath in. And release. You can set your intention now. Again, either keeping it open for any point in the timeline or for a specific point. When you're ready, when you're feeling grounded and centered and your intention has been set, soften your gaze or open your eyes, and whichever pile calls to you the most is going to be the pile with your messages. This is going to be pile number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, you guys, I'm excited to see what's going to come through. I'll see you in your piles. Bye. Hello, sweet souls, gorgeous humans who selected pile number 1. This was your guys' crystal. Excellent for cleansing and blocking negative energies. Just put her off to the side. Okay, so starting off, we are going to have this card be the main theme of the message, the biggest and most important message that is coming through from your higher/future self, because I keep wanting to say higher self. Anyways, this is, you guys are going to see, this tarot deck is wild. It's Starman Tarot, and it is so detailed. It's so cool. You'll see. So, let's jump right in and see what your future self has in store for you. What does your future self want you to know? Prince of Pentacles reversed. All right. There's a need here to avoid burnout. You're at a risk of burnout, and a part of it is because okay. They're saying that they're acknowledging and validating the fact that you are working really hard and you probably feel like you're not reaping the rewards. There might be a lot of students in this group. You don't have to be, but the Prince of Pentacles for me traditionally kind of brings up the student kind of energy, especially when it comes to like putting in so much effort and having to wait for the rewards. So further confirmation if you are a student, but again, you don't have to be. Either way, you're putting in so much hard work, and I see you guys being tired of it's like being stuck as just a gear, just another gear in the system. You feel disconnected from your roots and uninspired to learn, even though there is a big need to learn. These here are really, really, really striking me very strongly as vocal cords. It's time to stand up for yourself, or to stand up for your vision. Something that inspires you. This is also coming through as a reminder and just a gentle reassurance that dreams do take those kind of obnoxious levels of practicality. So I'm an air sign, and for me, if I have an idea, I just want to go, like I don't want to sit there and plan and be strategic. Like I just want to make it happen. The thing is that is not the world's most sustainable kind of energy. But so there's a need to understand that if that is a part of what you're lacking, you're something with like your voice, which also correlates with self-expression. That is going to be your key to liberating yourself from the mundane. And you guys will know where you are in the spectrum, because also this could be saying like you might need to just, even though you're resisting the practicalities and the obnoxiousness that can follow just that like the day-to-day hard work that has to be put in to make a dream come true. They're saying don't give up. You're doing a good job either way. Although there is a need to up self-care and to up self-expression either way, because you are at a risk of burnout here. And what's the thing with burnout is when you're putting in so much hard work nonstop, and you're not taking care of yourself, it's like it's kicking a piece of you into survival mode, and that completely drains you of your ambition. So, your future self is saying, get rid of the skepticism as well. There might be, especially like, I'm just seeing this fear of like, am I putting in all of this hard work for nothing? Like, be careful not to get wrapped up in self-doubt, and the way to cure that, again, something with vocal cords. Comment down below. I want to know what that means for you, how that resonates with you, because honestly, it could be as simple as like reintroducing joy into your life by singing in the shower again, singing in the car, even as you're driving to work or to school or to wherever. Singing again, or just expressing yourself. There's a need to express yourself. And when you do that, and you're expressing your true core self, that's where you are going to reroute into a sense of stability. And in doing so, you are going to be able to just throw caution to the wind and really throw yourself into a bold vision. So for a lot of my pile ones, there's some kind of project, some kind of ambition that you're working on. You feel like you're losing steam. You feel disconnected from your roots. So you got to get back to your roots and your self-expression, your sense of self-expression, and just find that sense of balance. Consistent self-care is an important side of that as well, so that you can avoid that survival mode, and that will also help restore some of your ambition and make it feel less like the daily grind. Let's see if we can get another card for pile one's future self to either elaborate on this or to give us any other messages here. Yeah, it's like hopelessness or something. Oh, guys. Don't give up on your dreams. Do not give up on your dreams. That is coming through so strong. Keep persisting. You got this. Oh, yeah. Okay. 7 of Cups. and Two of Wands. It's like Two of Wands talks about oh my god, Two of Wands talks about strategizing, planning. So it follows, so the Ace of Wands is all about that spark of inspiration, right? You haven't turned it into anything real yet, but you have this massive, explosive idea, so much passion. So then the Two of Wands following that is the next step of, you gotta start planning. You gotta start taking those strategic steps forward. And I see you guys resisting that right now. So it's like, don't get lost in the details. Try not to let the details overwhelm you, but you do need a plan. You do need a strategy. And in that way, I'm hearing that your plan can kind of think for you once you create it and stick to it and keep it realistic, okay? Because the Seven of Cups here is showing me that you guys kind of want to throw caution to the wind in the sense of, I'll figure it out as I go along. This is a big dream. This is a big thing. And if you guys aren't working on a big dream or a big passion project right now, this is your future self coming to kind of nudge you and be like, dude, start. You gotta start. Don't get lost in your daydreams. The Seven of Cups is a very dreamy card. And if you get lost in the daydreaminess and you don't root it into something practical, yeah, it's all about balance. If you don't root it into something practical, it's never going to turn into something. It's going to stay in the 5Ds. 7 is a very spiritual number. So you're connected or you need to reconnect. You're either overly connected or you're overly disconnected, if that makes sense. You'll know where you stand. With the emotional aspects of the idea of this, what you hope you want it to be like, the dream, you want to just lose yourself into it. But you're in it's it's like you don't want to do the work that's necessary. Not the work. That's not the right word, because you're working very hard and you are a very hard worker. I see that as well. But exhaustion makes it hard to keep up with consistency. And sometimes it can be exhausting to be constantly stuck in your head with like daydreams and constantly distracted. Also, I'm hearing, okay, this is making me think of when I was in undergrad. I started out in the social sciences and it was a lot of reading, like so much reading. Oh my God, like so much reading. And in a lot of ways, even though I was learning so much, I didn't have anything tangible. And so a part of me felt like I just wasn't doing enough. A part of me felt like I needed, like my soul needed proof of the hard work that I was doing. So later on, I started to move more into the sciences and I started to take a bunch of math classes. And with math, you have these like pages and pages of your homework, of your notes, all of that, right? So, oh my gosh. And even though the work was hard, the fact that I had the tangible results, it was so satisfying. So this is coming through and saying like, that's a part of your dissatisfaction is because you need to start to build tangible results, and you can't do that unless you create a practical plan forward. SMART goals, baby steps, like literally break it down, especially with big dreams, because it can be so overwhelming where it's like, I don't even know where to start. Where do I start? You can, vocal cords, talk to people about it. Start communicating about your dreams. Reach out for advice. Reach out to an advisor. Even go like on YouTube, search the web, try and find out how other people started to take practical steps forward and what kind of useful things there were. Make a list and then start working on it. Yeah, especially if this is a big dream. This is also coming through quite strongly and saying, don't give up on your dream. It's totally possible, even if it feels like it's not possible. And even if there's that self-doubt or exhaustion creeping in where you're just like, ugh, I can't do what it takes to get to that dream. Yes, you mother effing can. That's not me saying that. That's you saying that. Future you, who's gone through it. So don't give up. This is a lot of encouragement here. You'll start to feel more powerful once you have a plan and once you start taking those like steps forward. Get a little bit more organized. And again, balancing that out with your self-care. So if you're getting bogged down, if you're at the other end of the spectrum, or maybe you're like overthinking, over planning, you're getting lost in the 3D version of it, then there's that need to reconnect with the 5D, right? The emotional side of the core root of what you want, what you desire behind this. Ooh, that's cool. All right, pile 1. What other messages do we have from their future self? Ooh, 5 of Swords. Okay. Fears of conflict here. Let's see. Let's get another card here. Pile 1's future self. Well, I got 2. Whatever. I'll take them both. I'll take them both. Yeah, a lot of you, this is like studying or something. Yeah! Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have the Artist and the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands is like feeling overburdened with responsibility. The way to balance that, the way to heal from that is to reconnect with the artistic, like, dreamer side. You have to balance out the burden, the hard work, and also like having faith that you'll get there, but introducing creativity with it as well. Your life is what you'll make it. The time is going to pass anyways. So do you want the burden of responsibility of the fact that you gave up on your dreams? Or do you want the temporary, because that burden's going to stay with you forever? Or do you want the temporary burden that will come to an end? 10s talk about ends, of doing the hard work and reaching it. You gotta go for it. Ooh, you gotta go for it. I'm gonna get another card for this 5 of Swords because this actually feels unrelated. This feels like a side message, maybe for something that you're about to deal with or that you're dealing with right now. Pile number 1, let's clarify this 5 of Swords, please. Clarify this 5 of Swords. Oh, the Devil. Okay, so if there is a conflict that's going on in your life, it's like, it's part of it is because you're not moving on from something. Roommates? I'm getting the sense of something about, for some reason I'm getting the sense that for some of you, this is about like a toxic living situation, like roommates or something. This is also, Swords talk about thoughts, and we did have those self-doubt messages coming through, which I'm seeing confirmed by the Devil. So there's a need to change. 5 of Swords talk about change. There's a need to change thought patterns or conversations. This could be a situation where a lot of people are involved. That's traditionally what the 5 of Swords are talking about. So a lot of conflict about something. Some of you are using conflict or drama to distract yourself from the monotony of this that you've been avoiding. So the way to resolve that conflict is to stand firm in what you want. You have to stand firm in what you want. Also, if there's a person that you've been having conflict with right now, your future self is coming through and telling you that you don't want to mess with this person. especially if you feel like you're forcing it. Like if you feel like you have to, it's either one-sided or like you're just constantly fighting, or like there's drama with this person all the time. No, cut them out of your life. Your future self is coming through and saying like, save us the freaking heartache. Like, yeah. You can't trust this person, and you'll know if that message applies to you. The person who popped into your head when I was describing it, that's the person that you cannot trust right now. And it looks like they're honestly not the best person to have in your life in general, because the devil is a major arcana card. So actually, they might even be sabotaging you a bit. Subconsciously, at least, they're sabotaging you a bit. So be careful with distractions and work on healing any negative thought patterns. Swords talk about thoughts, and like, I'm just hearing like the way that you speak to yourself needs to change. Oh, that's so strong. Oh my God, that's so strong. The way that you speak to yourself needs to change. And or that person. There's like a person or a situation, something that's toxic, and you know it's toxic, but it feels so good. Like maybe it's companionship that comes from a friendship or a romantic partner, or there's just something satisfying. There's like a bad habit that's bad for you, and you know it's bad for you, but it just draws you in. You need to change it. And it's looking like you probably already know what that's about. Yeah. Okay. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up, but just don't get lost in that dreamer aspect side of you. You gotta do the day-to-day stuffs. Trust me, I get it. It's such a pain in the booty. It just is. Anyways. Oh, you know what? And you guys for the life of me, I cannot remember what this is. I want to say it's a form of smoky quartz. So maybe carry a piece of smoky quartz with you, or just, you can actually energetically, as long as you set the intention. Magic is all about intention, my dudes. That's all it is, because that's how you connect with the energetic vibration and frequencies. So you can even just especially if you're having a hard time like with money or something right now, you don't have to go out and buy it. I mean, you can. It kind of helps people connect with the energy sometimes, but you can call upon, right this second, you can call upon the energy of smoky tourmaline. Is that what I said? Smoky tourmaline? Smoky quartz? Honestly though, any dark crystal is a very good protective crystal, which came up for a reason, because we got the devil and then the smoky crystal. There's something that you need to protect yourself from energetically. A lot of you, it's yourself and the way that you talk to yourself. But for many of you, like, especially if it's like roommates or living situation, there's something that you need to put an end to. There's a need to introduce change. And your future self is saying it's not going to be the world's most fun to change it. Fives, and talk about change and talk about positive change, right? But sometimes change can feel bittersweet, because I'm sensing that it's going to be very liberating for you, but also like you're going to be gaining freedom, but you're also going to be losing that lower vibrational kind of instant gratification, which has been serving a purpose in an indirect way, but it's also pulling you off of your purpose. So get out of there. Do what you need to do to heal. Okay, pile number 1. To finish things off, we are going to pull some affirmation cards, just with any final messages from your future self. They are sending so much love to you. Pile number 1. Let's see. I ask for more understanding so that I may knowingly and lovingly shape my world and experiences. Wow, that's a lot of what this artist is about too. I claim my own power and I lovingly create my own reality. This could be a mantra for you, okay? So hold on to that. Write that down somewhere. Let's put that right there. Okay. Let's get one more. There we go. Yeah. You get to choose the world that you want to create. You can create your own reality. Even if it feels hard. Ooh, oh my gosh. We can't take the whole deck, pile one. We just can't. One more message, please. Come on. There we go. Okay. Ooh, I'm willing to let go. I release others to experience whatever is meaningful to them, and I'm free to create that which is meaningful to me. Yo, that's what this is about over here. Okay, pile number 1. I hope that this has helped you. I hope that it resonated. Please, please comment down below and let me know. It makes my heart so happy when you guys comment. Like, it just makes my heart feel very happy. So, by all means, if you feel comfortable doing so, please comment down below. Let me know if you liked this, if it resonated. Of course, and if it did resonate, you did like this, then don't forget to boop that like button if you haven't already, and your vibes vibe with my vibes. Go ahead and subscribe, join the tribe. But otherwise, until next time, bye guys. Hello, sweet souls, beautiful humans who selected pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. You guys selected this crystal. Okay, so to start out, we are going to start out with this big boy here. This is from the Starman Tarot, and you guys will see. Oh my gosh, the illustrations are so complex and trippy as hell, and it's fantastic. So, we are going to start out with that. This is going to show us the most important, most pressing issue. Well, not issue, but most pressing message from your future / higher self. And you guys, the vibes are so either balanced, but mostly like relationship focused. I can already feel it so heavy, so strong. But without further ado, let's see what we have here. King of Pentacles. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. Okay, so for some of you, this is a confirmation that yes, you will get the husband and or just the mostly masculine energy that you want as a partner in your life. For my masculines who selected this pile, this is telling me that you either are a good father or you will be a good father. Now, for those of you to whom that doesn't really resonate or you don't feel like that applies, this is like, well, and even to the ones who that did resonate, you have some serious wealth in your future. You have some serious wealth in your future. Your future looks very stable. I see you being very refined, having the best of the best, but not in an ostentatious way, right? Like you just value high quality things and you have a lot of very high quality things in your future. This might be an inheritance for some of you or like a surprise windfall of money. But if not, oh my gosh, so much stability and wealth and growth. Oh my goodness. Big pieces of your dream life are coming true. Like big pieces. The message isn't like everything is coming true right now. Not like that, but just as far as stability and finances go, oh my gosh. This is fantastic. So stay committed to the path that you're on right now. Respect, value, and remain grateful for the things you have in your life right now. Begin practicing an abundant mindset right now. If you feel like you're stuck in this cycle of not enough, not enough, not enough, not enough, you got to release it and trust so that you can get into alignment with receiving this. Oh, this is fantastic. This is so fantastic. For so many of you, this is reassurance of, yeah, wow. It just kind of popped out on its own. This is reassurance of a partner. Like, especially if you're with someone, maybe you guys have been going through a hard time, if things have been rough, or if you've been going through a financial hard time, your partner and you, but especially your partner, is going to come into like a lot of wealth. Not just money, okay? This isn't temporary, this is wealth. This is long-lasting stability. For those of you who you've been feeling like maybe you just met someone and you feel like this is the one. This is a big confirmation that this most likely is, yes, the one for you. So long as everything maintains like a sense of stability. Yeah, but also big confirmation, a big shout out that you are a very good parent, and or that you would make a very good parent. And that doesn't have to just be for humans, right? That can be for the fur babies, for our pets as well. You are coming into a lot of money though, across the board, be it through a partner, through a family member, an inheritance, or like your business blossoming and just growing. Continue following your passions, because, woo. And look, you guys got the 9 of Pentacles. Gain. Oh, yeah. You are coming into a state of like, oh my gosh, so much just happiness. You're going to feel liberated from any financial burdens. You're going to be feeling good, stable. And I see that being as like a change for you, like a positive change for you. And maybe you are feeling financially stable right now. If you are, things are going to get even better. This is like a fatty glow up financially on the financial front. Ooh, and a very good partner. But this is also saying, because the 9 of Pentacles talks about luxury. Oh my God, and wealth too. Yeah. Did I say that? I can't remember if I said that or not. But I mean, you can't make this up, you guys. Like, this is fantastic. So, but also independence. Okay? So make sure that you are maintaining financial independence. And this is also a reassurance that there's a need not to be desperate for or like want for or depend on external sources or external people for your financial success. So even if this is a very wealthy partner that's coming in for you, or like a very wealthy job opportunity, again, maybe your business just sprouting off finally, you know, in like a fast growth way, but in a way that's going to stay stable. I'm seeing that too. But either way, this is coming through and saying, like, you need to have faith in yourself for your own sense of financial stability. That's coming through very strongly, okay? So that's something that you need to begin to value and take care of. Start to take care of your finances. Start to save. History lessons. History lessons. What does that mean? Because this looks a little old and ancient too. And then this, what does history lessons have to do? Maybe learning from your past, breaking family cycles. If you come from like a family, like a history of poverty, that's going to be changing. Something with history. All right. Any other messages from Pile 2's future self? Either expanding on this or just extra stuff. Keep working. There's a lot of, a lot of like ancient stuff here. And then the Hermit. A lot of yellow. You guys are going to be so powerful. I mean, you already are powerful, but you're just going to be like really in your energy, really your future. Oh my gosh, it's going to be so stable, so liberating, so happy. It's going to feel like the sun is shining, and a big piece of it is going to be because you're going to be focusing on the sun, right? Sunflowers always face the sun, not in like blissed out, naive, overly positive sense. The King of Pentacles he is a wise businessman. He is not head up in the clouds, even though it's kind of funny because his head is right next to a cloud in this imagery. But either way, like, he is stable. He's not some like aloof dreamer. He depends on himself. He relies on himself. He creates stable foundations. He's very, maybe not as logical as the King of Swords, but he's still very logical. He also takes good care of his body. This is a positive sign. If some of you guys have some physicality goals, I see you guys just stick to it. You will be mastering and achieving those physicality goals. Yoga could be a good way to access that. But yeah, something with like ancient, something with history. What on earth does that? Now, the Hermit does talk about going within. I'm seeing that you're almost there too, because this is the number 9, and then we have the number 9 here. You're going to be gaining some kind of lost wisdom, some kind of insight. Meditation can help with this. There's going to be, and then like, it's either discovering something about yourself or your family or about life in general that's just going to just bring enlightenment to you. And your world is going to feel powerful and positive. You're almost there. You're almost there because we have 2 9s. So, oh, and balance was coming through too. So yeah, maintain a sense of balance. I am seeing we have 2 9s on either side, and then the King of Pentacles is an incredibly balanced person. This does advise, sometimes the King of Pentacles is a workaholic. So be careful not to get so wrapped up in financial stuff and like the 3D chase that you lose sight of what's truly important, what's of true high value, which is your relationships. Yeah, coming full circle here. What is this ancient? That's bizarre that something was coming through with history, and then we get this ancient. Oh, this is. I want to see. If you know what that is, please comment down below and let me know, because it's coming through so strongly, but I can't see what. Strong foundations, rebuilding strong foundations, I see. So much power. You are such a powerful... my puppers agrees. You are such a powerful person. But yeah, careful not to get lost in that sense of power. Again, don't become blind to the 3D chase of things. So long as you maintain that sense of enlightenment, you go within, you do the inner work, you're going to gain the rewards that you want. Let's see. Can we get any more insight from pile number 2? My pupper says hello. He sends you guys his love. Pile number 2's future self, please. Wow, 7 of Pentacles. You guys got too many, so we're gonna, we're only gonna take the one that's facing up. You know how I do. So continue investing. Also, learning how to invest. Learning how to manage your finances and being mindful and patient of your investments, of all things, not just your money, but your emotional investments as well. How you're investing your time. There's a need to do a little bit of soul searching. But this is so much positive energy. Oh my goodness. But yeah, 7 of Pentacles, all about hard work, investments. You're not going to reap the rewards overnight. This is not an overnight thing, even though I do see it coming to you relatively quickly, so long as you don't get in your own way, right? You got to do the work. You have to go within and do the work. What is this history thing, though? I don't understand. It has something to do with perspective. I can't see it, which means it's most likely different for each of you. But yeah, learn about investments, be mindful and cognizant of how you invest your time and your energy, and be patient and consistent. Oh, pile number 2. All right, hang on. My puppers needs to go potty. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I actually see that as further confirmation about like the parent messages that were coming through. If you don't want to be a parent of a fur baby or a human baby, this is also saying that you are very good at nurturing your projects. Very good business person, whether you know it or not. There's a need to continue to cultivate that. Okay, so a few more messages. So, 7 of Pentacles. Last few things from this. He is taking a break to admire the view, to admire his hard work. So there is a need to incorporate that, especially in your day-to-day. Like, it's all about your mindset, man. The abundance mindset. A great way to do that is through gratitude. But really taking your dreams and your visions and turning them into reality, having that positive long-term view, clipping off any parts of the metaphorical tree that are diseased and like they're sapping energy. So any areas out of your life that aren't serving you, any habits that aren't serving you. Also, can we just take note of the fact that we have 3 Pentacles cards? Like your major arcana and then all Pentacles. This is money, finance all day. But yeah, stay committed. This could also be a very important business partner. So go within, and if it is like a business partner, really go within and make sure that you are listening to your intuition. I see this being, whatever it is though, you guys are going to be so prosperous. The 9 of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles both. Like this is comfort. This is wealth. This is luxury. You're almost there. I just keep seeing that. Like you're almost there. God, I want to know. The only thing that I can think of, and I know to my soul that this is not the whole point of the message. So trust your intuition with whatever the history aspect of things are. But learning manifestation principles, learning ancient breathing techniques to keep yourself grounded and focused. But other than that, I'm not allowed to know. I'm not allowed to see it. So I think that means that that's going to be different for each of you. There's a need to tune into your intuition to understand that, which is very in congruence with the Hermit. But anyways, let's see if we can get any other messages. Pile number 2. Future self. They don't want to give away too much. Okay, you are going, I see so much success for you. Okay, and then we have the 10 of Swords reversed. Yeah, if you've been fearful about things not working out for you, this is your future self coming through and saying, you're not going to fail. You're not. You have success. Trust yourself. And this isn't going to end in heartbreak. Whatever this is, it's not going to end in heartbreak. That might be hard work, but it's not as painful as you might think it would be. All right, pile number 2 to finish up. We're going to have these little mantra power cards. You can write these messages down if you want to, or just pause the video and screenshot. But all right, pile number 2. Wow, that was fast. Okay. Okay, you guys got, I do not have to earn love. I am lovable because I exist. Others reflect the love I have for myself. Beautiful. I am worth loving. Wow. Pentacles is all about worth as well. So that's an important thing to keep in mind. For the romantic partner message that was coming through, I'm hearing to be careful to avoid getting caught up in any head traps of power dynamics. Yes, you are good enough for this person. Yes, you are good enough for this person. You are worth investing in. Okay, and then as I go about my daily affairs, I listen to my own guidance. My intuition is always on my side. I trust it to be there at all times. I am safe, and I trust my inner wisdom. I love that. Okay, so, trust my inner wisdom. Okay, you guys, pile number 2. What a powerful reading. I loved this for you. Again, please comment down below. Let me know if this resonated. Truly, it makes my heart like just sing when you guys comment on my videos. Like, oh my gosh, I love it so much. So if you feel comfortable doing so, definitely comment down below. If you liked this video, if it resonated, please just boop that like button. And if you haven't already and your vibes vibe with my vibes, go ahead and subscribe. But otherwise, until next time, bye guys. Hello, sweet souls who selected pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. You guys selected the crystal with this gorgeous rainforest rhyolite. Put her right there. So, to start out, we are going to start out with this beefy big boy right here from the Starman Tarot deck. Oh my goodness, his illustrations are off the charts. Like, they're insane. You'll see. So, I'm very excited to use them for this reading. This is going to show us the most pressing matter, the most important message that your future self has for you. So, without further ado, you guys got the Prince of Swords reversed. Some of you guys feel like a zombie, just kind of going through the motions. Okay, for those of you who selected pile 3 and you are in a leadership position, this is your future self coming through and warning you to be careful not to be overly demanding. There's a slight out of touch with reality here that's going on. So like unreasonable expectations and or slight over controllingness. Don't shoot the messenger. It's not coming from me. It's coming from you. So yeah, if you are in a leadership position, that is just a warning because there's some clouded reality there. But anyways, across the board though, there's a need to slow down because you're at a very big risk of being burnt out. Very big risk of being burnt out. I see a lot of bottled up anger and rage because this dynamite's really calling out to me. So it's kind of like, it's like you're a ticking time bomb. So be careful. Also, stop beating yourself up about something. Some of you might struggle with like mental illness, OCD, trigger warning, self-harm even. And if that's the case, your future self is really coming through strongly and asking you to reach out to help, to resources. And that's going to help you reconnect with your sense of groundedness and magic in life again. But there's like, yeah, a sense of feeling out of control right now. So let's see. Let's get some more messages. Let's see what else there is for pile number 3. Oh, wow. Okay. So we have Princess of Swords upright. So we have Prince of Swords, reversed Princess of Swords upright. And then we have the 7 of Cups. Yeah, you guys are so in your heads. Oh, you guys are the group that when I was drawing the cards, yep, you guys are the group that I heard overthinking. Okay, so your future self is telling you that it is time to transform your thinking. Because you need to reconnect with the joy in life again. You guys are like overworked, burnt out, and even though the 7 of Swords isn't here, for whatever reason, I'm still picking up on the 7 of Swords energy. 7 of Swords talks all about deception, lies, getting away with something, being sneaky. So either that's an energy that you are dealing with within yourself right now. Maybe you feel like you have to put on a mask every day. Yeah, especially with like the ticking time bomb and you just feel like, yeah. Or that's a warning that you are dealing with someone like that. Either way, you're disconnected from yourself and there's a need to up self-care like yesterday. Okay? So big self-transformation vibes when it comes to the way that you think. I'm hearing don't rush into any decisions. You might be anxious to transform and to change, and especially with like clouded thinking, and like this is an old story for you too. This could be trauma that still needs to be dealt with. Maybe you guys have been really triggered lately. That can happen pretty easily when we're exhausted, right? But yeah, and you might be distracting yourself. You might be using alcohol or other substances to distract yourself from the reality, because there was a disconnect from reality that was coming through. So this is a little bit of a tough love message that's coming through. And I'm just hearing like, you are a beautiful soul. Please, for the love of God, start embracing that so that you can save us a fuck ton of pain. Ooh, wow. That was okay. Yeah, your future self is coming through and saying like these problems that you're trying to bury, whatever they may be, especially like anxiety, like a lack of magic in your world, or just, and it's an old problem. They're saying that because I see that he's not holding on to the rusty sword anymore. So they're saying don't give up. Don't give up on yourself because it will get better. The problem is, and the prayer that's coming through from your future self to your past self is saying, please change my reality, because your future self finally learned how to let go of the self-harming thoughts or actions like self-sabotage or, God forbid, like physical. They're saying, please get help. Stop letting pride or ego or other people even get in your way. Please start healing and stop beating us up, because I'm seeing your future self saying like, we have an opportunity to transform the way that we're thinking that's coming up very soon. There might be a therapist or a psychiatrist or just a really healing figure in your family or in your friend group that you're going to be meeting soon or connecting with. Even if you know them already, you're going to be connecting with them more deeply. And your future self is telling you, like, embrace this opportunity. You have the power. You get to choose. So stop surrendering your power. Stop giving up your power. Look, she's holding the sword and he's releasing it. But this is a rusty old sword that causes harm. And she's living in truth. She's living in truth. She's using that sword not to hurt, but for clarity and to cut away shit that doesn't help her. It's like she has her head in the clouds, but she knows how to manage it. So you will be learning tools to gain a sense of reprieve where no matter what situation you are in, your triggers will never control you again. But your future self is just coming through and begging you, like, please, please save me the amount of time that I went through just suffering before I finally got help. Just, you gotta be vulnerable. You gotta do it. This can talk about delusions as well, so things might not be as bad as you're playing them out to be in your mind. Not in an invalidating sense, right? Your emotions are incredibly real, and whatever situation you're in could also be incredibly painful. That's not invalidating thing, but there's some kind of like I don't want to say it because it doesn't sound nice, but it's like delusional thinking, like unhealthy thinking. Your thinking isn't grounded in reality. You're not seeing things the way that they are, and that's contributing to your pain here. Okay. Sorry if that's heavy. Pile number 3. It's coming through quite urgently, though. Okay, you guys got the Hermit. Things are out of balance for you right now. The Hermit is all about introspection, going on a journey of self, of healing, of just transformation. You are going to transform. The issue is that your future self is warning you, like, you're not going to transform at the rate that your soul really, really needs. Like, you will, but you have an opportunity now because you're watching this. This message found you for a reason. Because you're watching this, your future self is like, let's capitalize upon this moment of clarity so that we can change our future and heal faster. Okay. King of Wands in reverse. Yeah, you guys feel out of control in your life. You might be dealing with, you might be dealing with a toxic figure, but yeah, especially like maybe a father figure or just a masculine energy that's imbalanced. Ooh, but the King of Wands is known for being a visionary, for being a leader. So again, if you guys are in a leadership position in any way, shape, or form, even if like maybe you're like the alpha in your squad, in your group of friends, or like head of neighborhood watch, or you're a parent, or some kind of authority leadership position, your future self is telling you, like, we're being a little bit of a tyrant. Or if you're not being that right now, although I'm getting it very, very, very strongly that no judgment, power can be hard, leading can be hard, especially when we're struggling, but there's a bit of projection of pain onto other people subconsciously, and that's really negatively impacting other people quite profoundly, because when you're in a position of authority, psychologically, man, that just hits people different. It does. So, and again, salamanders, they are all about transformation. So there's a need to learn how to lead efficiently, and from a place of kindness, not forcefulness. I'm seeing so much force here. And not in like a beat yourself up over it way, right? Like, you're finding this for a reason, so you can make amends. People will understand, but they're just saying, like, your future self is just saying, The quicker that we resolve this, the quicker that will help us get out of our delusional thinking. Again, no judgment. I'm sorry. These messages are harsh, but you guys know I always keep it real with you guys. So there's some kind of hurt on the surface here and deep within, and so much transformation. Seriously, it's like your future self is coming through. I just have this vision of your future self coming through and like grabbing you by the shoulders and shaking you like, wake up, wake up, wake up. Come on, like just, we gotta do it. We gotta heal. We have to get better. You also have to learn how to take leadership and ownership and power over your thoughts, over your life, because you can. The King of Wands came up. That energy is there. It's buried. You're not tapped into it in a way that highlights and embraces your highest potential. You're not tapped into it in a healthy way. There's a tyrant energy here. So even if you're not being a tyrant to other people or coming across harshly to other people, then that's how you're coming across to yourself. So you'll know if it applies. Either way, I do see that you are being a tyrant with yourself. And there's a need to be kinder. Be kinder to yourself. And rediscover the vision within yourself that is truly you. There's so much deep introspection and transformation that needs to happen here for you. And your future self is coming through so urgently, you guys. Like, this sounds kind of dark, but it's like your future self is saying, like, please make the pain stop. Make the pain stop and stop taking it out on other people. If that is something that applies to you, you'll know. And again, I see people being understanding, but there's just that tyrant kind of energy that's coming through. You guys need to be kind to yourselves. Begin to work on yourself. You need to begin to prioritize self-care, taking care of yourself. Maybe if some of you are healing from past trauma, maybe with parents, because we do have, or an authority figure. Maybe you're dealing with a boss that is a tyrant if you're not the one in a leadership position. There's a need to learn how to manage your thoughts, take your power back. Take your power back. Take back control of the narrative. And learn how to be your own parent. Learn how to nurture yourself in the way that you wanted to be nurtured. Learn how to lead and guide yourself in the way that you want to be led and guided, especially if it's a work environment. I'm seeing that you really need to up your sense of gratitude for yourself and or for your subordinates, because they feel like they can't do anything right. They feel pretty defeated, because I see them trying really hard for you, but they're getting burnt out just like you. So just be mindfulness of being harsh with others and or yourself. There's a need to really do the work, you guys. Go within. Do that inner journey work. This could also be a call to a spiritual journey, but I'm getting really strong therapy vibes here as well. Man, I honestly, like, everyone should go to some form of therapy. And sometimes it's hard because you really have to find a therapist that vibes with you. But I'm telling you, you guys, this isn't me. This is your future self telling you, like, we have some serious transformation that needs to happen, and it's going to make us happier, and it's going to make the pain stop. There's a need to stop beating yourself up. I'm sorry, pile number 3. I didn't want this to be heavy. But this is also, on a positive note, this is also saying, like, a world of magic is within your reach. Because we have the raven here and then the salamander. The energy is there. You just can't access it while you're so busy beating yourself up and or surrendering your power to other people. You got to do the inner work. You have to do it. And your future self is telling you, you have the power to choose to do it right freaking now. And it's like I'm hearing, please just start. There's never going to be enough time. Stop using time as an excuse. We're all busy. You know, in the dating world, there's that saying of that girls tell each other a lot, you know, where it's like, if he wanted to, if he really wanted to, he would make it happen. And it is so true. We can give ourselves excuses and give other people excuses all we want, but if we really want something, it doesn't matter. We will let nothing stand in our way. I keep seeing like images of just kind of supporting that point. Like there are videos of guys showing up to pick up their girlfriends from the airport, like on crutches, still holding a bouquet of flowers. Like the struggle is real, but they're making it happen. I'm seeing that. And you deserve that. You deserve to give that to yourself, and you deserve to receive that from other people. So if you're in like, you need to get yourself safe, okay? If you're in a toxic or an abusive work environment, relationship, you have to do the inner work and understand first within yourself, why am I allowing this to happen? And what excuses am I using? And then how can I begin to transform? This is big, heavy work, okay? But the work is going to make the pain stop. Transformation is a painful process, but you're either going to, you know what I mean? Okay, if you're already in pain, it is the most awesome, perfect opportunity to put yourself through the pain and the discomfort of positive change and positive growth, because it's gonna suck either way. So you may as well choose what type of pain you want. Do you want the type of pain that's gonna give you long-term rewards, or do you want the type of pain that's gonna just continue to suck? It hurts to change. It really does sometimes, but ultimately there's long-term gains. No person, place, or thing has any power over you. You are the one in control of your mind. It is your mind. You get to choose whether or not you accept and believe and repeat negative thoughts and negative things. You get to create your own reality. Even if it doesn't feel like it right now, your future self is coming through and telling you that so strongly. Like, oh my God. Oh my gosh. I hadn't even looked at this yet. Okay. Life mirrors my every thought. As I keep my thoughts positive, life brings to me only good experiences. Make that your mantra, guys. As I say yes to life, life says yes to me. This could also, I'm hearing that this could also be like a direct answer. If there's a question that has been on your mind, this is yes, is your answer to that. If that applies to you. Okay. You are so much more powerful than you understand, and you don't need to prove it to anyone. You just need to be it. You don't need to prove it to anyone. You just need to be it. Say yes. Say yes to healing. Say yes to your life, the life that you want, the reality that you want. Pile number 3. Any final messages from their future self? Almost. Any final messages? Okay, we have freedom is my divine right. Oh, this is what I'm saying. I'm free to think wonderful thoughts. I move beyond past limitations into freedom. I am now becoming all that I am created to be. Oh, my dudes, could this be any greater of a confirmation or a source of hope? This is your future self saying that you will be free. And that came through, right? That came through. The only like pressing issue was your future self saying like, choose to be free now. Freedom is your divine right. Damn yes it is. Damn yes. I don't know what that means. Damn yes. And then you guys also got this one. I am at peace with my sexuality. I rejoice in my sexuality and in my own body. My body is perfect for me in this lifetime. I embrace myself with love and compassion. That is strong stuff, you guys. Oh my goodness. You know what? I didn't do this for the other piles, but I feel heavily called to do this. I'm going to get one more for you guys. Pile 3's future self. Can we get one more, please? Okay. The masculine and feminine parts of me are in perfect balance and harmony. I am at peace and all is well. You guys, this is your future. I am at peace and all is well. I mean, just look at this. You're moving out of this and into a sense of I am at peace and all is well. I am free. I say yes to life. My body is perfect for me. I embrace myself with love and compassion. This is strong. Okay. I balance my masculine and feminine sides. Okay. This is also coming through, I'm seeing, as a relationship. If you're in a toxic relationship, there's a need to bring balance back into that relationship, even if that means leaving the person. Okay. You'll know what's right for you, but ultimately you guys have the power. It may not feel like it, but you do. Okay? And make sure that you are remembering that you can't control other people. You can't change other people. They have their power and their rights to their power as well. So don't worry about them. Worry about you. Freedom is your divine right. Pile number 3. Wow, this got deep. I really hope that this resonated and that this helped you. If it did and you feel comfortable, please comment down below. It makes my heart so freaking happy when you guys comment. Like, I love it so much. You guys just make me really happy when you comment. So if you feel comfortable doing so, please do. And again, if you liked this video, if this resonated, then please just boop that like button down below. If you haven't already and your vibes vibe with my vibes, go ahead and subscribe, join the tribe. But otherwise, until next time, bye guys. Hello sweet souls who selected pile number 4. Welcome to your reading. You guys selected this gorgeous malachite egg. It's so cool. I love this one. I love all my pieces. Who am I kidding? Okay, so we have this big beefy card to start us out. This is from the Starman Tarot deck, and you guys are gonna see the artist is like, the art is so cool. Like, it's so detailed and wild and trippy. So I'm excited to use it. But anyways, without further ado, this one is going to show us the most pressing, most important message from your future / higher self. So let's jump right in. You guys have the 8 of Pentacles reversed. You guys need to slow the hell down, calm down, and stop working so much. Let's see. This is also talking about maybe some of you guys are working a job that's not really fulfilling for you. And this can also talk about being distracted from important tasks. Maybe some of you feel like it's not realistic for you to do a job that involves doing what you love. So let's see, we're gonna pull a few more cards, but overworking in an unsatisfying environment, fear of a lack of fulfillment from investing in a project or working on something where you're that you really love. So instead, it's like you're overcompensating by working in a boring situation that you feel like is just gonna give you the rewards that you want. Pile number 4. Wow. Okay, this card has come out like for almost every freaking pile. I can't remember if it's every pile, but almost every freaking pile. There's gotta be something going on with the collective. Oh my word. Woo. Pile number 4's future self. Ooh, 5 of Swords reversed. Defeat in reverse. We like that. So if you follow your dreams, you're not going to be defeated. Okay? That's actually... I'm seeing a lot of like internal conflict with this. I'm going to pull some more cards because some of this is pretty... Ooh, oh my goodness. Vague. All right, that one wanted to pop out. 2 of Swords. You guys feeling indecisive about something? Not wanting to make a decision? Maybe you guys are trying to make that decision between like, do I work towards my dreams and my passions, or do I just settle into a... I keep hearing worthless job. Worthless job? Like, woo! Yeah. 10 of Wands reverse. Okay, so this is reassurance from your future self that as long as you learn to let go of the burdens, things will get easier for you. You're not going to be overwhelmed anymore. But you have to make the choice to do that. I'm going to get... I'm not going to lie. This is a little bit of a vague energy. Your future self, actually. It's like they already know. Why are they asking me? That's kind of the vibe from your future self. Like, they already know. They already know. Why are they asking me? They already know. Interesting. All right, pile number 4 is future self. What other messages? Oh, but also, yeah, you need to stop overworking. The 10 of Wands reverse can talk about that as well. 6 of Wands. You guys will be victorious. That is the victory card. If you let go of the burdens and follow your dreams. Damn. Okay, let's see. Trust your intuition about a decision that you need to make. Whoop. Dropping it. Okay. Ooh, Temperance. I love this card because, like, her wings are so golden. Temperance. Okay, so what you need in order to make the decision that you want to make is inner balance and moderation. If you guys have been distracting yourself with things like overindulgence, maybe drinking. Wow, your energy is so rushed. Whew. Yes, so if there's an overindulgence, this is your future self coming through and being like, you can't keep distracting yourself. We got to take the middle path. That is the only way that you're going to find the right answer in listening to your intuition. A few of you, your world might feel upside down right now. And I just would like to point out that you guys got defeat in reverse and success upright. There might be a lot of anxiety in this group, but it's like this like rushed energy. Are you guys feeling rushed? If you're not feeling rushed right now, your future self is coming through and saying like, enjoy that while it lasts, because you guys are going to be busy in the future. Be confident that you are going to be successful in your dreams. And it's not going to feel like hard work. It's not going to feel like hard work. If you've been suffering from feelings of self-defeat, Temperance does talk about healing. So I do see you healing from that. Things are going to be getting better. But yeah, stop overworking. Oh, it's like this rushed energy. Are you guys like, you might be at a deadline or something, or just rushing to get something done? Yeah, maybe rushing to get something done. Whatever this is, you're going to have victory. You are going to be victorious. So, you're not going to be defeated. But yeah, you guys might be of two minds about something. There's a choice that's going to have to come up. And even though... Oh, okay. I got it. Even though you're going to be very, very busy in your future, it is possible for you to live in a world where you can balance things very easily. So you'll be very busy, but you don't necessarily have to feel very busy as long as you still allow yourself to like daydream and live out your dreams. Really take that shot, because you have success. Whatever you guys are wanting success in right now, this is your future self coming through and saying, you're gonna get it. It might be biting off more than you can chew initially, but you can handle it. Yeah, that's part of why that's part of why that overworking came in. But you can handle it. You're not going to be defeated by it. There might be some internal conflict, but it's like you don't have to choose one thing or the other. I'm seeing that you can have the best of both worlds. But then but there's that message that stop overworking. Okay, so the big way to bring balance and temperance and healing back into your world, especially emotional balance and emotional well-being, is connection with other people, making sure that you're still making time for spending time in nature, even if it's just like going out at night to look at the moon. You might, just because, if you feel like you're drowning, reach out, and like in all this work, reach out to your support system and allow yourself time to daydream. Allow yourself you time. Allow yourself fun. You can have a busy life, but still have fun. And also take pride in your accomplishments. This is big success and victory that's coming through for you. I see a lot of public recognition, something that you've been working towards for a very long time. And I don't see the burden of working towards it necessarily ending right away, because this, like I said, this victory and this success is going to bring in kind of even more work for you, but it's going to feel fun. You will be able to balance everything out. The Two of Swords can talk about balance as well. If you are an indecisive person, there's a need to heal that as well. Your future self is like, okay, we can heal that. We're going to get rid of that indecisiveness, because then that's going to help you get out of any sense of self-defeat. Wow, this energy is so rushed. The other piles were so, they were like far more mellow in comparison to yours. Not as a judgment and not as a bad thing, but it's like your future self is like, come on, we gotta get to the point and keep moving. This is very fast moving energy. Yeah. You might feel like your world is flipped upside down, but again, it's just reassuring you it's going to be victory. And even though it might feel a little overwhelming, you're going to be able, you are more than capable at keeping your head above water. You will make sure you still incorporate a sense of fun in the work. Yeah, begin to find ways to bring satisfaction into your work, to bring joy into your work, and work really hard towards maintaining that work-life balance. Okay, pile number 4. Whew, your energy is like my heart is like, come on, let's go. So your future self is excited about something, which makes sense because we have the victory card. So that's cool. Okay, but anyways, to finish up, we are going to use these mantra power thought cards. Any final messages? That's too many. Too many. For pile number 4, final messages from your future self. You're going to be getting what you want. Oof. Okay. I see my parents as tiny children who need love. I have compassion for my parents' childhoods. I now know that I chose them because they were perfect for what I had to learn. I forgive them and I set them free. And I set myself free. Okay. Maybe your parents worked a lot and didn't spend a lot of time with you. So maybe that's something that you're going to be coming into a sense of peace and healing from. Maybe that's where this like inner conflict is coming from with this, all of the extra busyness that this success is going to bring to you. Oh my goodness. Okay. I guess we'll take these 3. Okay, so I love my body. I create peacefulness in my mind. Yes, that's temperance all day. You can create peacefulness in your mind. 2 of Swords is all about being of 2 minds about something. So I see you being able to create balance and peace in your mind. Woo, we like that. All right, I create peacefulness in my mind. And my body reflects this peacefulness as perfect health. See, you guys can handle whatever this is. You got this. I am worth loving. I do not have to earn love. I am lovable because I exist. Others reflect the love that I have for myself. Beautiful. Okay, because so many wanted to come out, I guess I'll do one more. Woo. Okay. I let go of all expectations. I flow freely and lovingly with life. I love myself and I know that only good awaits me at every turn. Yeah, you definitely have some good coming for you, pile number 4. See, you guys got this. Your future self is coming through as a little bit of like a cheerleader, a little bit of like a motivator. Like, you got this. It's going to be good. Don't worry about it. Don't ruin or take away some of the joy of the victory with worry. It's going to be cool. You have balance and peacefulness in your mind. You can maintain that. You get the whole world. Babies, I love that for you. Okay, pile number 4. Ooh, and I just looked at the clock, or at the timer on my camera, and it said it was 15:55. So big changes coming in for you guys. Ooh, 3 5s. We got some new beginnings headed your way. And that actually is telling me that this 6 of Wands could be all encompassing. So it's most likely about work, about your job, maybe school even, because Pentacles can represent that as well. But I see it impacting multiple layers of your world, which makes sense because of everything else that came through. So big magical change for you guys. Congratulations. I'm excited for you. Pile number 4, I hope that this resonated. If you feel comfortable doing so, please comment down below. It makes my heart sing and just warm when you guys comment on my videos. Like, I get the little notifications that pop up on my phone and I'm like, oh, every time for each and every one of you. Like, legit, it makes me so happy. So please feel free, safe space, go ahead and comment down below if you liked this video. If it resonated, please just boop that like button so that I know. And if you haven't already and your vibes vibe with my vibes, go ahead and subscribe, join the tribe. Otherwise, until next time, my friends, bye guys. Hello, sweet souls who selected pile number 5. Welcome to your reading. Before we even get into it, there is so much change on the way to you. Whoo, so much change on the way to you. Whew, all right, we'd like to hear that. So, anyways, before we get into it, you guys selected this grape chalcedony, which is a gorgeous type of agate. I love purple. Purple is like totally my favorite color, especially that lighter hue, you know? Anyways, okay, so we're gonna start with this big beefy guy. These cards are from the Starman Tarot deck, and you will see their illustrations are insane. They're so crazy and detailed and trippy and just so good, so fun. So without further ado, we are going to use this bad boy to start us off. This is going to be our most pressing, most important message from your future self, and then of course we'll pull more cards from there. So you guys got the Five of Cups. There's some kind of truth that you guys have seen that brought heartache and despair. Now, the Five of Cups, this is not a prediction card as far as... it talks about despair, grief, loss, disappointment, but it's always something that's already happened. So if that's not something that has happened, then like you guys aren't dealing with grief on some level, then this might not be your pile. You might want to recenter and select another pile. Because again, this is something that has already happened, and your future self is coming through and comforting you and advising you to feel through the grief so that things can change and move forward. I do see, for many of you, this was a sudden change. This was heartbreak. This was shocking. In many ways, this was shocking, and I do see some struggling to let go. If, God forbid, someone has passed, my deepest condolences for you, sincerely. And again, this is not saying that I am seeing that for you. That would only apply if that is something that has already happened. Either way, there has been a loss here for my pile number 5s. The good news is that this is your future self coming through and saying, hope is not lost. Things are going to change. This grieving is going to change. You need to feel through the pain in order to heal. Work through it and allow the tears to cleanse you. Allow the tears to cleanse you. This is your future self asking you to let go and to reassuring you that whatever you have let go of or lost or whatever like disappointment has happened, they validate you and they acknowledge the pain. Especially for some reason, so many of you, this was sudden. This was like out of the blue. It's like there was a phone call with a truth revealed, or I am so sorry. But this is saying that grief can transform into healing and into a better sense of well-being. Your grief and these negative emotions that have been heavy, it's going to change. 5 talks about change. And you're literally pile number 5. So you got the 5 of Cups and pile number 5. So double change, okay? Changing for the better is gonna happen. Let's pull some more cards. Pile number 5. Yeah, some kind of loss. Ooh, justice in reverse. Definitely feels like an injustice, whatever happened. The scales will be rebalanced? Your head and your heart will feel back in balance. You may feel like your world is upside down right now. Things are going to get better though. They are. And any injustice that happened is going to be accounted for. Mother Karma is, I mean, if you guys have been following me for a while, you know how I feel about Karma. She is just a mistress of genius. Seriously. If you ever feel like you've been wronged, this is just what I do. I give it up to Karma and then I try and get out of the way, because she sweeps through with just sniper precision that is just so gorgeous. It shocks me every time. I'm like, hot damn. I wouldn't have even thought about that. My peewee limited human mind would not have even thought about that. So surrender. If you guys are wanting revenge, surrender that, because I'm telling you, if you give it to a more powerful force, because she sees the big picture, she knows everything across the timeline, so it will be divine karmic justice. And I'm sorry, but the universe, literally the most powerful thing that there is, like, genuinely the most powerful thing that there is, the forces of nature. I would not want to be the victim of the forces of nature. That's also actually coming through as a warning, where if you try to take matters into your own hands, get revenge, try to right the scales of justice yourself, you will end up in the crossfire of that bad karma that's hitting whatever situation this is, instead of sitting back and watching. Trust me. Like, literally, you guys, it's if you don't believe in magic, seriously, just try it. Just trust me and just try it and just watch. It's pretty fast too, in my experience. It's pretty damn fast. Sometimes it's not immediate, but like 9 times out of 10, justice is it just makes your heart feel happy. This is also, though, a reaffirmation. If some of you feel like you've been wronged, or it's both validating that emotion, but if you're not certain, it's more of a suspicion that you've been wronged. This is a confirmation and a validation of that. Pile number 5, future self. What is their future? Ooh, Ace of Wands. Okay, this is gorgeous. So you are going to be able to break free from over living and over focusing on the past. You're going to break free from this. The Ace of Wands is one of my most favorite cards. This is the universe offering you a new passionate beginning. Look at this light in the darkness too. This is different artwork from the typical traditional Ace of Wands. So light in the dark is being offered to you from the universe. From your higher self as well. So you might find this light like within yourself, or there will be an external source. Like, it will either be some kind of breakthrough moment for you, and you'll just kind of reignite with joy. You'll start to experience that again. It's like a passion project coming back into you. You'll begin to feel excitement again. You'll feel rejuvenated. Okay? Even if that feels impossible right now, you will. This is your future self. Your future self has already been through it. They know. So they're not lying to you. Things are going to get better. You're going to come into a new beginning. Pile number 5 is future self. What else do we have here? What other messages? Four of Swords. Yeah. Okay, there's a need to give yourself time to heal, to come back into emotional balance, to give yourself a sense of, just like stop. Just give yourself that sense of reprieve. This is also confirming that you need to give yourself time to grieve. Honor the grieving process. Also, this is also honoring that it comes in waves. So within this deck, the book touches upon the fact that there are the stages of, what is it called? The stages of grief, right? Where it's like denial, bargaining. Hang on, let me grab the book. Yeah, the 5 stages of grief: denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and then acceptance. So the stages aren't linear. It's a process that will hit in waves, and it unfolds differently across time. But as you travel through the emotions, feeling through the emotions is what's necessary in order to reach integration and acceptance. So see what needs to be healed and then released. And then let it go and let nature take care of transmuting it back into energy. So don't force the grieving process. Give yourself the time. This is literally the card of rest, healing, okay? Things are going to get better. They're going to get better. So don't try and distract yourself from the feelings, right? Try not to get lost in it. Maybe, again, that message of like, allow the tears to be cleansing. But if you want to get lost in the tears a little bit, you can. Just don't get lost in it, right? Pile number 5. Oh yeah, the Empress reversed. This could have something to do with a mother figure. Grandmother, any kind of, this is like a mother energy. So, man, my heart goes out to you, you guys. But also, this is talking about whenever the Empress comes up in reverse, this is talking about the need to heal yourself. Okay, so the Empress upright, she is an incredibly nurturing energy. She is the divine feminine. She's all 4 queens combined. This is goddess energy. So this is also saying that you can use the earth to help heal you. So medicinal teas, eating healthy is going to help you. Something very strong with tea is coming through for some reason, so maybe give that a chance. Maybe getting plants, getting some plant babies, that will help you. This is also showing me the imagery of leaving flowers at a grave. So if you've been avoiding going to a grave site, and that's something, this is coming through and saying that is something that needs to happen. You need to go make your offering in order to heal. For those of you to whom that applies. And that is going to bring about some big changes to you. You might not think it will, but I'm telling you, that's coming through very strongly. So there's a strong need to nurture yourself. Strong need to nurture yourself through this time. And again, I love that the Ace of Wands came up. Hope is not lost. Things are going to come back into balance for you. But also, you can accept reality for what it is. You don't have to try and force things back. Change will happen. Big changes. Yeah, big changes. So you guys probably that loss probably is a big change for you. And just as that big negative change happened, what comes down must go back up, and vice versa, right? So you guys are riding the wave. What goes down must come back up. And I see what this emotional ride that you're coming, it's going to come back up. Yeah, look, because we have, on this side, we happen to have 2 of the reversals. I didn't plan that. I don't have that kind of organization, like overthinking. No, like I just channel. I'm just like kind of even half present here for you guys. But we have both of these in reverse, and then over here we have both of these upright. Things are going to be, your world is going to turn upright again. There's going to be healing. There's going to be rejuvenation. Light in the darkness is going to be offered to you. You're going to heal, guys. Things are going to get better. I swear to you. Just, you can, I just keep hearing though, just be careful not to get lost in the past. So nostalgia plays its place, right? And you need to honor that. But again, it's kind of like getting lost in the tears. Be careful not to get lost in the past. Nurture yourself. Don't worry too much about taking care of other people right now. Focus on yourself first, okay? You need to give yourself the time. You have to. And don't beat yourself up for it either, I'm seeing. Don't rush into new beginnings either. Your future self is coming through and saying it would be very foolish to like make a huge, big life decision right now whilst in the midst of the grieving process. Wait until you're feeling a little bit more stable, you're feeling a little bit more rested, because a lot of times after, it's like a physiological response, right? We get this when danger or trauma or like things like that, shock happens. Our fight or flight shoots all of these hormones and shoots all of our energy up. And that's the evolutionary response of our body being able to survive, right? To be able to get past the danger. The thing is then afterwards there's the crash. That's why a lot of people, if they were in a car crash or in some kind of injury or accident, they might not feel it because their adrenaline is so high. They're like, no, I'm fine. And then later they're like, whoo, okay, get me to a hospital, please. So yeah, definitely take time to heal. Don't rush the healing process. Things are going to get better. They are. Just honor where you're at right now. Okay? All right, pile number 5. To finish up, we're going to use these affirmation cards from Power Thoughts. You can use these as your mantras if they resonate, but this is just going to finish us off with any final messages, final direct messages from your future self. Okay. Ooh, if I can pick them up. Okay. My life works beautifully. Everything in my life works now and forevermore. Yeah, see, things are going to get better. Things are going to get better. Okay. Life is simple and easy, okay? All that I need to know at any given moment is revealed to me. I trust myself and I trust life. All is well. This is what you have coming to you in your future. Also, this is coming through with a specific message of keep your life as simple and as easy as possible right now as you go through any grieving process, okay? Keep things simple and easy. Don't try and like force anything, force a front. It's okay. I'm also hearing and seeing like, it's like I'm just seeing rushing towards the sun. Spending time in the sun will help. That actually literally will help also. From the sense of vitamin D is supposed to help with mood, and that's how we get our vitamin D is from the sun. So spending time in the sun and working with like light and nature is going to be really, really healing for you. Appreciate the beauty in things. Just the small things, right? You don't have to force it, but it's like if you go outside and it's a beautiful day, just be like, damn, it's a really beautiful day. Boom. Simple, right? Simple and easy. Keep things very simple and easy. And final message too is like, it's actually, you're not lacking power by giving into the emotions of grief. It's actually the most powerful thing that you can do. So don't worry about trying to be strong for other people or, again, putting up that front, okay? Things are going to get simple and easy and better. And this is from your future self, okay? Oh, I'm so sorry, pile number 5, for whatever this 5 of Cups, whatever this disappointment is about. I will say, although we do have the 2 major arcana over here, and major arcanas, hang on, sideswiped really quick with a very strong message. If you have a yes or no question, I'm hearing yes. Yes, everything is okay. Yes, they made it to the other side okay. Yes, everything is okay. Don't force it. Only take it if it applies, right? If it doesn't apply to you, it just is for someone else who selected this pile. But, sorry, that was very strong. But so what I was saying is, even though we do have these 2 major arcanas right here, which is showing me that whatever this was, it definitely impacted your life and changed your life in a very big way, especially with like all the change. Yeah, because we had all the change messages that were coming through as well. But the fact that our main, like, biggest message was the 5 of Cups, and the 5 of Cups is not a major arcana card, is showing me that this is not going to be an incredibly long-lasting energy. Okay, again, it will come in waves, but the hardest part is changing very soon for you. Okay? Pile number 5, if you feel comfortable doing so, please comment down below. Reach out for support through the community, through the tribe as well. It makes my heart so happy when you guys comment on the videos. Seriously. Even if it's just something simple, like I picked this pile, like I get the little notification dings on my phone, and it just makes my heart so happy. So if you feel comfortable doing so, please, of course, comment. If you liked this video, if it resonated, then please let me know by booping that like button down below. If you haven't already and your vibes vibe with my vibes, go ahead and subscribe, join the tribe. But otherwise, until next time, my friends, bye, guys. Hello, sweet souls who selected pile number 6. Welcome to your reading. You guys selected this gorgeous piece of green opal. I just love the lighter hues of green with crystals. I don't know what it is. Anyways, alright, so jumping right in. Starting us off with the most important, pressing overall message from your future / higher self. We have this big beefy boy from the Starman Tarot deck. You will see the illustrations on this deck are wild and trippy and just fantastic. So I'm very excited to be using this deck for you guys. All right, so let's jump right in and see what your future self wishes to tell you. Oh, I love this one. The Princess of Cups. Oh, this is cool. Okay, so I'm getting a pretty strong message that you guys will be meeting someone soon who is going to embody this energy of the Princess of Cups. Dual message here. She will be your mirror, so she's going to reflect back to you these creative, psychic, artistic, pure and gentle qualities that you have within yourself. And I'll get into it because I'm actually going to read an excerpt from the book for this one, because this is such a gentle, loving spirit. But so she will be coming into your life. I'm seeing this as a friend. I'm not seeing a romantic for most of you, this is not going to be a romantic person. If it is, and when I read through the description, it sounds like a partner that you're with, this is your future self coming through and saying that this person is in your life for a reason, and that they are going to be playing an important role. Like, they're going to be really embodying your focus, like pulling your focus for the next while. But yeah, so let me grab the book. Okay. So, Princess of Cups. She's sensitive and creative. She is open to psychic transmissions. She has a unique perspective, and she is a dreamer. When we allow the hurts and challenges of life to make us more inspiring, loving, and beautiful human beings, we are walking the most miraculous path. This is the alchemical game of transforming our burdens, the ball and chain of life we carry, into radiant possibilities, to move through life with grace, to not allow ourselves to be soured by sadness or be held in the withering grasp of regret, is a constant practice, and one worth fully taking on. This card invites you to consider how a complaint, when looked at from a different creative angle, is transformed into a rich form of guidance. Okay, so if that describes your partner, then this is your higher self coming through and saying that your partner is very good for you and is playing a very important role for you in your life. And we'll see what other messages come through with that. But for a lot of you, this is coming through quite strongly as the reemergence of, or just a new person coming into your life that embodies this. I see her being very psychic, very in tune with nature, very sensitive. She is an empath, and not in like the, I don't know, you know what I mean? Like the status quo of today is like the idea of an empath is a little misunderstood right now. So not in a basic sense, let's put it that way, in like a legitimate sense. She's very sensitive. She feels pain that is not hers. She's incredibly empathic. She's so pure too. She doesn't allow herself to be poisoned by the sins in the world. She tries very, very hard to look on the bright side of things, so much so that she might appear naive, but do not misinterpret that as being naive. For she is very wise. So this is a person that is coming into your life. This type of person is going to be very, very important for you. Again, for a lot of you, this is like a new best friend. You guys are going to be very psychically linked. And she's going to help bring out the softer, gentler, more receptive and innocent sides of yourself. She has been through it. Let me tell you that. So your future self is coming through with a gentle sense of warning warning isn't the right word, but that's just the best human word I can think of right now that's coming to my mind. With, do not underestimate her. Do not discredit her. Just because she is an emotional being does not mean that she is not brilliant. She's a little too smart for her own good. And she's underestimated by most people that she comes across. So don't be her haven, okay? And this might even be your future self coming through and saying it's time to stop judging the aspects of yourself that are like this too. Interesting. Yeah, this is a new person coming into your life. Ooh, okay. Shut up. Oh my God. Okay, this has come up. I don't know if it's for every group. I can't remember if it's for every group, but almost every group, the Seven of Cups. Holy crap. Wow. Okay. Whew. Overindulgence? Let's pull another card. Prince of Swords. Interesting. So we have the Prince of Swords and the Princess of Cups. You might be getting 2 new friends. A younger male or a younger, highly masculine, dominant energy who's very brilliant. Maybe a little bit, might come off a little bit as a know-it-all, but is talented and is very logical, has a bird's eye view of things, and a master manifester I'm seeing. He thinks of something and it happens. Whenever I use pronouns on my channel, it's merely just the easiest way of referring to feminine energy or masculine energy. Gender really doesn't have anything to do with it. Okay, so take the gender pronoun aspect of things just with a grain of salt. Pile number 6. Oh, yes! Incredibly psychic. So, your future self is coming through and saying that there's some kind of overindulgence that's been happening. Oh, yeah. Coming through really strongly. There's some kind of overindulgence that's been happening that has been blocking your psychic abilities. Your spiritual team is sending in this person to kind of, a little bit as a guide, to kind of help you feel things as deeply as she does, but not allowing it to hurt you too much so that you're able to keep going. I do find it very interesting that we got the High Priestess reversed, and then we have the Princess of Cups. It's all about psychic downloads. She's an incredibly psychic being. So you are being called to maybe even fast in a way that is, whoa, I just looked at the camera timer and I saw 11:11. Oh, and we have an 11 here. Yeah. Whoo, all right. If it's safe for you to fast or to just abstain from overindulgence or certain things, but fasting is coming through, that can really help you. Especially connecting with your dreams. Keeping a dream journal can help you. There's very important psychic messages that your spiritual team is trying to pass on to you, that your past on loved ones are trying to communicate with you, but you're blocked, which is a part of why this person is going to come through for you. And your higher self is here to let you know that she's coming, to keep an eye out, and to learn from her, respect her. You can trust her. She'll be kind. Okay, let's get another card here. Pile number 6 is higher self. Oh, yep. Future self. Yeah, you guys are evolving. Oh, come on. Jeez. Okay. Oh, all right. So we have the 4 of Swords and then the Moon. Another incredibly intuitive card. This is also a highly feminine card. So again, there's going to be an important feminine energy entering into your life. And I'm also seeing, again, sorry, I know this is repetitive, but your team really wants you to understand. Like, it's really important for you to begin to embody what I read from the book with this. It's very important for you to begin to embody that energy within yourself as well, which is, again, a part of the reason why she's going to be coming into your life. Not to say that should stop you from working on clearing these blocks, because they do want you to work on clearing those psychic blocks, because there are downloads ready for you. You're ready to evolve. Let's see. Yeah, there's definitely a block here with that. Let's see. Number 6 is... the Hermit. Again, a very spiritual card. this person that's coming into your life, there's a good chance that they will be in your life for a very long time. This is the big potential for a lifelong friend. It's kind of odd that I'm not getting too much off of the Prince of Swords here, so this might be a little bit more of a fleeting energy here I'm seeing. But, okay, I get it. Okay. If this is a person in your life, because the court cards can symbolize either a person in your life or an aspect of yourself. Also, side note, you guys have 3 major arcana cards, and they are arguably like the most intuitive, spiritual cards. Wow. Okay. Anyways, so if you have someone like this in your life, the Prince of Swords can be kind of rash. Again, a little bit of a know-it-all. And it's not coming from a bad place. It's not coming from a bad place at all. It's just, it's like he's just excited to be right and to learn things, and highly, highly, highly logical, a little bit to a fault. And talks a little too much too. So the 4 of Swords is all about silence, retreat, reprieve, going within. So there's a need to find inner silence, to find inner balance. The Hermit is all about introspection in order to transform, in order to get the big questions answered that you need answered. Okay? The Moon is not being able to see things clearly. Again, a highly feminine energy and just so intuitive. The Fish are really calling out to me, so this person might be a Pisces or have strong Pisces energy. Very, very emotional. Very emotional. Which makes sense, especially with the Cups. But this is also coming through as a further confirmation here that you really should pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to your dreams. Oh, hang on one sec. Oh, sorry if you heard the noise in the background, but I actually take that as not a coincidence. I take that as a message that you guys need to shut out the noise, get quiet, and begin to listen. Begin to connect with your spiritual gifts, with your psychic abilities. It's time to get spiritual, guys. It's time to ask yourself the big questions. There are very important psychic downloads that need to come through for you. And this person is going to play a very important part in that life journey. She is a massive blessing. So, the Prince of Swords, the logic, the overthinking, the very mind-based. Swords are all about mind and thought and words. For that to come up next to the 4 of Swords, this is saying that you need to retreat from that. Okay, there's a need to take a break from that. There's a little bit of overkill with that. So take a break from that, go within, and begin to connect with your inner intuition. Break free from overindulgence. Oh, look, we have the Moon twice. Yeah, break free and be careful of overindulgence, because that is what is blocking your psychic abilities. Yep, big time. Spending time in nature will help detox your spiritual and your energetic body, I'm seeing. Meditation is coming through as well. Man, your guys' energy, I love my fellow spiritual types. I think it's dope if you're not spiritual too, but it's like, it's just, you know? Like, I'm a tarot reader. Like, I'm obviously a deeply spiritual person, so when I get to connect with people that vibrate on your level, that are able to match me with like the psychic and just spiritual depth that you guys inherently have, the energy is so fucking nice. Like, forgive my language, but honestly, it's like, Thank you. It's so nice. You guys are very powerful psychics, whether you know it or not. So there's a need to really go within, do some introspection, spend a little bit of alone time. Okay? Yeah. A little bit of alone time. Or just, because you will be hanging out with her a lot. So just minimize the distractions of a lot of people, I'm seeing. And then, yes, your dreams are very important. So if you've been noticing any themes through your dreams, any big patterns, that's important. And again, try and keep a dream journal, or just type it into your phone. Or I went through, during one of my spiritual awakenings, dreams were playing a heavily important, like so strong and heavy important role in that process. And I personally have a really hard time typing, especially, or writing, especially when my brain is still waking up. I'm just not a morning person. So what I would do is I would just film. I'd make sure that my video wasn't facing my face, although I guess it could. It doesn't really matter because I was going to be the only one who would see it. But what mattered was I would just speak, and I would listen back to the video later, and that would jog my memory, and then I would be able to just kind of take note of things from there. So that could be something that could be useful for you guys. But yeah, you guys have a really cool person coming into your life, and there might be someone trying to distract you. This more logical type of energy. So a person or a situation or just that aspect of yourself, try and quiet that, okay? Your future self is coming through and saying, like, there's a need to go within, to do the introspection, to be intuitive, to reconnect with your psychic and intuitive abilities. Whew, okay. Ooh. Okay, cool. So to finish things off, we're gonna finish with these mantra cards. It's called like the Power Thought. It's like a 64 card deck. But anyways, my future is glorious. I now live in limitless love, light, and joy. All is well in my world. Yeah, you guys are leveling up. Whoo! And I love that too, because I'm using this deck to give us like a little bit more direct messages. Like word for word direct messages. And I love that. Yes. Also, there's a need to try and find understanding about something. Some kind of aspect within your world and within yourself. And within humanity too. Especially if it involves pain or suffering. It's time to stop distracting yourself from it. Time to heal, go within. Yeah. Ooh, your guys' energy is cool. I could seriously just like keep reading for you, but we have to close up the reading, unfortunately. So one more card. Pile 6's future self. I trust my inner wisdom. Yes. See? As I go about my daily affairs, I listen to my own guidance. My intuition. Shut up. Oh my God. Okay. My intuition is always on my side. I trust it to be there at all times. I am safe. Yo. Oh, that was dope. That was so in alignment. I love that so much. Okay. Pile number 6. I hope that this resonated. I hope that you enjoyed this. If you feel comfortable doing so, please feel free to comment down below. I've been telling all the piles, it makes my heart so freaking happy when you guys comment, like in any way, shape, or form. Like I get the little ding notifications on my phone and I'm just like, oh! Like, it doesn't even matter what you guys say. Like, I just love when you guys comment. It makes me super happy. So so yeah, if you feel comfortable doing so, please comment down below. If you liked this video, if it resonated, let me know by booping that like button. And if you haven't already and your vibes vibe with my vibes, go ahead and subscribe, join the tribe. But otherwise, until next time, my friends, bye guys.